What's up top 10 fam, hope you're having an awesome day. I'm your host Ayman Hassan and welcome back to another video. Honestly, I never use Facebook anymore other than like here and there when I'm trying to remember people's birthdays, but I feel like old people still use it to like comment on their nieces and nephews' posts and post their own albums and stuff. I mean, it's pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. Like, thank you Barbara, me and the kids are doing very well. I hope you're well too. But jokes aside, since this is the internet, some accounts on Facebook are far from what they seem. Some are trolls, some are hacked, and some are just straight up mysteries. So let's get into it. These are the top 10 mysterious Facebook accounts. But before we get into it, I just wanted to quickly give a shout out to mSpy for sponsoring this video. And I know a lot of parents watch our videos, so I think this is something you guys would definitely be interested in, especially in this day and age. Now, mSpy is a parental control app that you download onto your child's phone consensually and your own, and it allows you to monitor your kids' calls, location, messages, Snapchat, and every app basically. Now, I know it might seem like a lot, but the internet exposes kids to so many risks and dangers that an app like this that helps parents keep a tab on things and protect their children's online presence and activity really just minimizes the dangers they could face. So with the app, you can just swoop right in there and save them before anything even happens. And unlike other apps like it, mSpy provides support and assistance with their installation 24/7. And yes, before you ask, if you have an iPhone and your son has a Samsung or vice versa, you can still use the app. So definitely do check out their website if this interests any of the parents out there. Starting us off with number 10 is The Couple. Now, back in 2016, Charlie Carver and his girlfriend Kayla, not really sure, but Kayla Brown had just moved in together in Anderson, South Carolina. On the 31st of August, they had dinner plans with friends but never ended up showing up. Security footage showed Charlie going to work, but neither of them leaving the house to go to dinner. After a few days of absolutely no one hearing from them, their parents called the police. The couple's car wasn't there, but their door was unlocked, their medicines were at home, and Kayla's glasses were there too. I'm gonna say Kayla, I hope it's not Carla. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Even their dog was roaming the house without food or water, so something was definitely wrong. 2 months passed and there was still no word until Charlie posted something on Facebook saying him and Kayla were married now and that they were fine. A few hours later, the post was deleted. This was weird since Charlie barely ever used Facebook to begin with, so why would he randomly just say that and start using it now? Then even weirder stuff started being posted on his page, like a missing poster for the couple. On another post, a friend commented asking where the hell is Kayla Brown, to which his account responded, Kayla is with her husband Charlie. The odd posts and the third person self-reference implied it wasn't Charlie behind the account, even though it was even messaging his friends saying, I'm just missing to everyone else, we are both okay. So the couple's friends and family have no idea where they are, if the account has been hacked or not, or what the hell is going on. Charlie is a mystery, so is Kayla Brown. I hope they're okay. But I've been watching a lot of Forensic Files, so I'm pretty sure they're murdered somewhere. I'm not trying to be morbid, it's just the truth. Coming in at number 9 is the kidnapping. Now this one blew my mind because of the sheer stupidity of this man. Like, I didn't realize this level of low intelligence was out there, but clearly it is. Ayman Savage moments. Anyway, back in 2011, a man called Jason Valdez kidnapped a woman and held her hostage in a hotel room in Utah for 16 hours, which isn't ideal by any means, but what makes it worse is that he live blogged the entire thing on Facebook through his statuses. Like, I don't get it. If you're gonna kidnap someone, why are you sharing it so publicly for the world to see and for the police to be able to track your location because you're posting from your phone? Like, oh no baby, what is you doing? The status updates were later deleted, as was his account. Otherwise I would have loved reading them out for you guys, but yeah. I mean, I'm not quite sure what possessed him to do that. Like, why would you kidnap someone? Why would you post about it? But okay Jason, you continue making your bad decisions from jail. At number 8 we have Alexander Nikolov. Now this Facebook account was probably the biggest scam of last year. Alexander Martinez was the victim of one of the worst cases of identity theft on Facebook ever. His name, info, and pictures were used to create various accounts, including a Facebook profile under the name Alexander Nikolov. The person running his account was Spaz Vasilov, who lived a secluded life in Bulgaria. He followed Alex on all his private social media accounts, so Spaz would download his pictures and fake a life on Facebook. The glamorous life showed him getting jobs at huge multinationals. It'd say he lived in Paris and then New York with his wife and kids, who, by the way, were not real. The account looked so legit that it garnered quite a big media following, including journalists, politicians, and other public figures. For 2 years the scam went on. Fake Alex managed to get huge sums of money from different people who thought he was real. He would even promise people discounted flights and would take their money and actually get the flights, but very last minute and not cheaply by any means. The account is now offline, and Alexander had no effing clue anyone was using his pictures for any purpose, and it blew his mind. Filling our number 7 slot is the marriage. So back in 2015, an Indian man called Rahul Madhyani was befriended by the account of a woman called Richa Sajnani. They started talking on Facebook regularly, and she basically manipulated him into falling in love with her. 2 years later, Rahul asked to meet her, and obviously she said yes, but never actually showed up. Catfish alert. Either way, a year later, Rahul got engaged to someone else called Sneha Chopra, but soon after their engagement, they found a fake profile of him on Facebook. The profile was full of photoshopped pictures of Rahul and Richa as a married couple, and as time went on, more pictures started popping up. Some with Rahul's relatives, some explicit ones of Rahul and Richa, and his personal info was leaked everywhere. So many pictures were uploaded that Sneha's family had had enough and actually called the wedding off completely. Moral of the story, you guys, if you've been chatting to a girl on Facebook for 2 years and haven't met her, chances are she's high-key not real. Sorry to burst your bubble. Now at number 6 is dead again. So last year, the Facebook account of jazz musician Mirza Krupalija was deleted 2 years after his death. His wife Azra was so distraught over the sudden deletion since she never requested for his profile to be deleted, and neither did any family member. She was so distraught because his account had their messages spanning back years. It had pictures of them and relatives on various holidays over the years. She felt like it was like he died all over again. Azra was in conversation with Facebook about the incident for a year before taking legal action. A British judge ordered Facebook to tell them who requested for the profile to be deleted, but they refused to tell them. So friends and family ruled out. We have no idea who decided to suspiciously request for Mirza's account to be deleted and why. And I really empathize with this one. I'm such a nostalgic sucker. Like, I love looking at old photos and reading old conversations, so to have all that erased with someone I love and who's no longer with us, like, that's just horrible. Coming in at number 5 is Jaden K. Smith. So back in 2017, the account Jaden K. Smith went on an adding spree and basically just added a bunch of people that had no idea who the hell he was, but accepted anyway because apparently we all like accepting people we don't know when we're like 13 years old, because having 1,000 Facebook friends is just cool. Not. Don't accept people you don't know, you guys. Hello. But actually, funnily enough, it was more middle-aged people accepting him, not the youngins, so good job there, you guys. Either way, as soon as he was accepted, he would start sending messages to people that ended up being a major scam, but people bought into it. But then fear spread as people started freaking out about Jaden hacking their laptops and whatnot, even though Facebook ensured people that simply being friends with someone isn't enough for them to somehow hack into your device. Either way, Jaden sent everyone into a frenzy, because I mean, he may not be able to hack into your device, but he can still make you click on a virus link and screw you over that way. More experienced Facebook users started tweeting about the incident, and it was actually quite funny. One was from Irish Kangaroo, who said, "I don't know who Jaden K. Smith is on Facebook, but he sent every middle-aged friend I have into social overdrive, and I lolled my ass off." They never got to the bottom of it though, or found out who Jaden was, but odds are he was probably some bored computer whiz who wanted to mess with a bunch of people, and he damn well succeeded. At number 4 is The Poet. Now this is like a Shakespearean story of one gone very wrong. The account of a woman called Tota Bala Thakur went viral back in the day because of her posts being increasingly violent. She even admitted on Facebook that she killed her husband Shamendra Thakur because she was in love with someone else. Which I don't understand at all. Like, you're the one in love with someone else, either get a divorce or run off with that person. You don't have to kill him because he's not your vibe anymore. Like, come on. After a while, a poet by the name of Umber Pandey came out claiming he was the one handling Tota's profile, and people had even speculated a guy was behind her account because of how violent her posts were. The stark difference in writing styles of both individuals made people suspicious that he was lying. And years later, we still don't know who the hell this woman is, if she's real or not, if she did in fact kill her husband or not. Like, this murderer could have very well confessed on Facebook, and we're all out here sending Farmville requests to everyone else. Just kidding, it's not 2010, we do not play Farmville anymore, people. people, but I was ace at it just to let you know. Hashtag killed it. Filling our number 3 slot is ALEK SIGLEY. So ALEK is one of many students who went missing in North Korea. He moved there to get a master's degree in Korean literature and also ran a small tour company, and despite living in the heavily censored country, he was unusually active on social media. He'd post photos on Facebook all the time and update his blog about his activities, so really he was on it. He went missing in July of this year, and his family decided to take down his Facebook account just to prevent any unnecessary speculation online, but a few nights later his account reappeared and no one had any idea who reinstated it and why. A few hours later his account disappeared again, which was just odd since no one actually had his password, so how did it suddenly reappear and then disappear again? Turns out he was being held in detention after being arrested for reasons that remain undisclosed. One article said North Korean officials believed he was a spy as he was the only Australian living in North Korea at the time, but who really knows? Glad you're safe, ALEK. Now at number 2 is Prince Harry. So unless celebrities are on social media using their real names, I feel like a lot of them actually use these sites anonymously under different names, and the Facebook account of Spike Wells is one of them. The account has 400 friends, most of which are Britain's richest young elite, and the person also parties and travels a ton. I'd love to be Spike right about now. Either way, back in 2012, many people believed the account belonged to Prince Harry, whose nickname is Spike, and even his Scotland Yard minder calls him that as well. After a bunch of naked pictures of Prince Harry in Vegas were uploaded, his advisors told him to delete his Facebook page, and coincidentally, Spike Wells's page disappeared around the same time. When he went to Vegas, Spike changed his profile picture to 3 guys wearing matching Panama hats, and one of them looked very much like Prince Harry. They were also standing in a huge hotel suite which looked a lot like the MGM Grand where Prince Harry was staying at the time, and the profile also said that Spike was from Morn in Botswana, which is a place he visited with his ex, so I mean, the clues are there. But who is the mystery account? Is it Prince Harry, our Lord and Savior, or is it just a random dude from Morn? Who knows? And finally, at number 1 is Ori Chef. Back in 2017, the Facebook account of a woman called Ori Chef garnered a lot of attention. The woman had quite a few friends on her list, but they were all different versions of her own account. There were hundreds of accounts of just her under different names like Rory, Marjorie Chef, Marge, Marjorie Sai, but the most common one was Ori Chef. Identical pictures were used for most of the accounts, but for the most part they were different pictures of the same woman. She'd make weird posts about wanting to be cremated before her husband and to spread her ashes in a body of water or beach because her family enjoyed spending time there. Alright. Now the post that originally called her out said most of the accounts of hers last posted a few years ago, but one of them made posts about wanting to harm her own child, but it never said which account it was. Someone actually ended up messaging her about the whole thing, and she replied saying she had rented out a computer and made all the accounts and then forgot to log out of them when she gave the computer back. I still don't understand how that explains anything, but sure, like why did you create like 100 accounts? You could just create one. Either way, if she's claiming she was hacked, fair enough, but why make all these accounts to begin with? Like, somebody explain, I don't get it. And that's it for today's video, guys. I think this list was not a surprise to anyone. We know Facebook is full of weird ass people doing weird ass things. I was just here to just shed light on a few of them. Let me know if you guys have any weird Facebook experiences yourselves. I know you do, and I need to hear about them ASAP, so tell me in the comments below. But as always, I'm your host Ayman Hassan, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!